Hello, children. How are you? Are you going through the online classes? Which is the lesson we are learning? We are learning about food health. How many parts we have finished? We have finished part 1. Part 1, that is about Deepa's birthday, her mother preparing halwa, and what are the nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, lipids, or in other words, what it is called for the lipid, what it is called, who can tell me? Lipids, or in other words, it is called fat, mineral salt, and vitamins. And we have learnt detail about the carbohydrates and proteins. Carbohydrates are energy giving food, and proteins are help in the growth of our body. And we have seen so many pictures of carbohydrates and proteins. Then after that, what did we see? We have seen about the high fat food items containing high fat content. Which are those? Coconut oil, groundnut oil, sesame oil, ghee, etc. Then what is the use of the fat? Fat, even if we use a little fat, it's enough. Why? Because fat gives more energy than carbohydrates. All these things we have learned in the part 1. Part 2, what did we learn in part 2? Some food items rich in carbohydrates, then by eating different vegetables, greens, fruits. Why do we eat? Because they are rich in minerals, salt, and vitamins. And what is the function of it? They protect us from the disease and keep our body healthy. Then what else we have learnt? We have learnt about the 4 important vitamins. They are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, and vitamin D. We have seen which are the food items where vitamin A is present, like green and yellow vegetables, fruits, leafy vegetables, carrot, butter, ghee, milk, and egg. What is the use of it? It preserves good eyesight, skin, and teeth. Then what are the food items of vitamin B? Wheat, ragi, black gram, green germinated grains. And what is the use of it? Vitamin B protects skin, heart, and digestive system. And what are the food items present in vitamin C? Orange, lemon, tomato, raw vegetables, gooseberry, apple, pineapple, and germinated grains. What is the use of it? It protects teeth and gums. And what are the food items present in vitamin D? Cod liver oil. When sun rays fall on the skin, what is produced? Vitamin D is produced. And what is the function of it? It protects bones and teeth. All these things we have learned in part 2. And what did we learn in part 3? In part 3, what was the conversation? The conversation was between Deepa and Carrot. So what are the things Carrot has brought into the notice? If the vitamins are not taken properly, the diseases are caused due to the deficiency of A, vitamin A. What is that disease caused? If there is less vitamin A, night blindness. What is the meaning of night blindness? One cannot see in the dim light. Then what is the disease caused due to the deficiency of vitamin B? It is beriberi. Beriberi means what? Accumulation of water in legs, muscle pain, respiration, and heart problems. And vitamin C. What is the disease caused due to the deficiency of vitamin C? Scurvy. What is scurvy? Soft and bleeding gums, swollen legs. And what is the disease caused due to the deficiency of vitamin D? It is rickets. What is the meaning of rickets? That is disorder of bones, bowed legs. So this is what we have learnt. Apart from that, what we have learnt? Carrot asked Deepa whether she want to be a patient always. So what is the answer given by Deepa? No. What should I eat to be healthy? What is the answer given by Carrot? Besides all the food items mentioned, beans, radish, leafy vegetables, fruits with edible skin, that is apple and guava and cereals, they are rich in fibers and they help in excretion. Now Deepa asked Carrot, is it possible to eat all these food items at a time? No. What we have learnt in the chart, that is balanced diet. What do you mean by balanced diet? The food which provides all the nutrients to our body in a required proportion is called balanced diet. Okay, I have showed you the chart. How much part of the water is contained in our body? It is 75% out of 100. And how much percentage of carbohydrates? It is 14%. That is 14 parts of 100. And what about proteins? 5 parts of 100, that is 5%. And lipids, or in other words, it is called fat, that is 4 parts of 100, 4%. Vitamins and mineral salt, 2% out of 100. So how much glasses of water should we drink daily? We should drink at least 4 to 5 glasses of water. And in the part 3, I have asked you to complete the food of animals given on the table, that is page number 70. Name of the animal and food the animals eat. Did you write in the textbook with the help of the pencil? Okay, if you have written, it is good for you, because I am going to keep the slip test 3 on food health, that is on Monday. So what all? Part 1 10 questions, part 2 10 questions, 20, and part 3 how many I have given? 6 to 7 questions. Now again you will get in part 4, that is another 6 to 7 questions you will be getting. So nearly you are having 30, more than 30. So keep reading for the slip test, which I will be conducted on Monday, that is on Monday, coming Monday. So now shall we go for food health part 4. You can take out your EVS textbook, page number 71, and you can see the picture given over there. So Deepa, how do animals eat food? Deepa is asking the carrot, how do animals eat food? So carrot, what is the answer given by the carrot? See how animals eat food with the help of the beak, teeth and proboscis. Okay, with the help of animals eat food with the help of beak, teeth and proboscis. Now I will show you the picture. You can see in the EVS textbook, page 71. What is this picture? Tiger. Can you see the tiger? What is it holding? The tiger is holding the animal, the small animal. So how does it eats the flesh of the other animals? The tiger tastes the flesh with the help of its sharp teeth. Can you see in this slide? So with its sharp teeth, it has caught one of the small animal like deer. Okay. So with the help of its sharp teeth, the tiger takes the flesh of other animals. The next, what picture is this you see on page 71? Second, what picture is it? It is the kite, K-I-T-E. Can you see how many legs it has? It has only 2 legs. What is it holding? It is the holding the rat. Can you see? This is what? Rat. So this is the food of the kite. So what is the second picture? It is the kite. It has 2 legs to hold its food. How many legs? 2 legs. You can see in the picture. Can you see here? Hardly 2 legs holding with its legs for its food. The next picture you see, what is this? This is a crane. What is this? Crane. So what do you see here? It has a beak. Why does it has a long beak? It has a long beak to hold its foot. Okay. The crane has a long beak to hold its foot. So the crane has a beak to hold its food fish. Can you see what is holding? It is holding the fish. So the next picture. What is the next picture? Butterfly. Beautiful, colorful butterfly. Spell the word butterfly. B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y. So what is the butterfly doing? It is sitting on the top of a flower. So butterfly is having what? It has proboscis. Why? These are called proboscis. To suck nectar of the flower. What does it has? It has proboscis to suck nectar of the flower. Okay. Now, how does the butterfly suck the nectar of the flower? It has proboscis. Spell Proboscis. To suck nectar of the flower. I am explaining you with the slides. After the explanation is over, you have some fill in the blanks on page number 72. You have fill in the blanks and there is a table. Write how the beak, legs and teeth help the animals to eat their food. You can do in the textbook itself with the help of the pencil. Now can you see the next slide? What is this? This is the elephant. Spell the word elephant. E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T. Elephant. So, can you see what is it eating? This is the grass. Can you see the grass? How the elephant is holding the grass. So, elephant, what is the food of the elephant? Elephant eats grass with the help of its trunk. Elephant eats grass with the help of its trunk. T-R-U-N-K, trunk. So, looking at these slides, there are few fill in the blanks on page 72. Please write it in the textbook only with the help of the pencil. Shall I revise once again? See the first picture. What is the first picture? Tiger. So, tiger. What is this? Tiger. Tiger tastes the flesh with the help of its sharp teeth. The second picture is kite. K-I-T-E, kite. How many legs it has? It has 2 legs to hold its food. Kite has two legs to hold its food. The third picture, crane. Crane has a big, long beak to hold its food, that is fish. Okay, what is this? This is fish. Now next, what is the next picture? Butterfly. What does butterfly has? It has proboscis to suck nectar of the flower. The last picture is elephant. Elephant eats grass with the help of its trunk. So it is easy for you to fill in the to write answers for the given fill in the blanks on page 72. Now can you see what a table is given? Write how the beak, legs and teeth help the animals to eat their food. I have written few. You need not write the same. These are some examples I have given you. If you want, you can write. If you have, apart from this, some other names of other animals, if you know, you can write. So what are the columns given here? Name of the animal, food, helping organ, how it helps. So I am giving you the example. Elephant. What is the food? Grass. Helping organ? Tongue. How it helps? Grabs the food. Second, eagle. What is the food? It eats snake. Then which is the helping organ? Legs. And how it helps? Holds a foot. Like kite. The next is crane. What is the food? Fish. Helping organ? Beak. How it helps? Holds the food. Name of the animal? Butterfly. Food? Nectar from the flowers. Then helping organ? Proboscis. And how it helps? Sucks juice from the flower. The last one is tiger. What is the food of the tiger? Eats flesh of other animals. Helping organ? Jaws and teeth. How it helps? It helps to tear the flesh of the animals. These are few examples. So looking at these few examples, you can write some different name of the different animals. Now let us go to the Deepa on page 72. Deepa, oh, it's wonderful the way animals eat food. Wait, I feel hungry once again. I will come back after eating halwa. Here are some animals' name I am going to tell you. That is page number 72. Write how the beak, legs and teeth help the animals to eat their food. So columns are there. Name of the animals, food, helping organ, how it helps. Elephant eats grass. Food of elephant is grass. Helping organ is trunk. And how it helps? Grabs the food. Eagle. It eats food like snake. Helping organ is legs. And how it helps? Holds the food. The next animal is crane. So what is the food of the crane? Fish. Which is the helping organ of the crane? Beak. How it helps? It holds the food. Then next, the name of the animal is butterfly. The food of the butterfly is nectar. Helping organ of butterfly is proboscis. And how butterfly helps? Sucking the juice from the flowers. And the next one is tiger. Food of tiger is it eats flesh of other animals. Helping organ of the tiger is helping organ is jaws and teeth. And tiger, how it helps? In tearing the flesh of the animals. These are some of the animals I have written. If you want to write the same animals, you can write with the help of the pencil on page number 72. I have explained you different animals eat food with the help of teeth, beak and proboscis. Okay. So, seeing to the slides, you can fill in the blanks given on page 72. Fill in the blanks and also the columns, that is beak, legs and teeth, how it helps the animal to eat their food. Now what is the conversation between Deepa and Carrot? What is Deepa telling? See the textbook, page number 72. Oh, it's wonderful the way animals eat food. Wait, I feel hungry once again. I will come back after eating halwa. Who prepared a halwa? It is prepared by her mother. Now Deepa enters the kitchen. She sees the halwa being eaten by cockroaches and she screams. Do you get scared of cockroach? You might have seen cockroaches in your bathrooms, in the kitchen room, near the sink. Do you scream or do you shout? Many are scared of cockroaches. Spell the word cockroaches. COCKROACHES. Now can you see this picture? It is the halwa eaten by whom? Eaten by cockroaches. How many cockroaches are there here? There are 2 to 3 cockroaches. Can you see how they are eating the food kept on the plate or in a bowl? Now what Carrot says? Why Deepa? What happened? Now Deepa says cockroaches are eating halwa. Please drive them away. I have to eat the halwa. So what is Deepa asking the Carrot? She is fond of eating halwa. And who is sitting on the halwa? Cockroaches. So she is requesting Carrot to drive away. Means to remove those cockroaches from the halwa. Why? Because she want to eat the halwa. Now see what Carrot tells on page number 73. Carrot says, no Deepa, don't eat that halwa. Once the animals touch the food items, what happens to the food item? It becomes contaminated. That means the food will get spoiled. So we should not eat such food. Why? Because germs will be entering into it, isn't it? Whatever the animals, what do they have in their body? When such food items, when that animals touch the food items become contaminated and we should not eat such food. Now Deepa is asking Carrot, what will happen if we eat? Now there is a news item. Shall we see what is that news item? Children falling ill by eating contaminated food. What happened? Children will fall ill by eating what? The food which is exposed in a fair. See here. Children fall ill by eating the food exposed in a fair. And it is confirmed that contaminated food is the cause. The children who ate the food which was contaminated by flies and cockroaches are suffering from vomiting and dysentery. See, when the food is contaminated by flies and cockroaches, what happens to the person who eat that? They will suffer from vomiting and dysentery. Then naturally they will be admitted to the hospital, and 4 of them whose condition is very serious are shifted to the city hospital for further treatment. So hearing the news of this small new item, so what happens to the Deepa? Deepa says, poor children. So what are the diseases caused by the contaminated water or food? Previous class we have learnt water, and this class diseases caused by contaminated food. Which are those? Cholera. Spell the word cholera. CHOLERA. The next one is jaundice. 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 The next is vomiting. 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 Next, chest discomfort. Spell CHESTDISCOMFORT. Chest discomfort. And the other one is dysentery. We have learnt previous class diarrhea, dysentery, etc. Spell the word dysentery. DYSENTRY. So which are the diseases caused by contaminated food? Cholera, jaundice, vomiting, chest discomfort and dysentery. Now Carrot is speaking to Deepa. Come, I will take you to a nearby fair. Fair means Jatra. You go to the Jatra and you might have seen so many people walking about, and some shops wherever the sweets are kept. Have you seen whether it is covered? At the shops where eatables are kept, they are uncovered. So Deepa asked Carrot, those houseflies are sitting on the rubbish. Beside the eatable shop, what is there? There is a dustbin, and where the houseflies are sitting on that rubbish. So what happens when such flies sitting on the rubbish and again they come sit on the sweets? So Carrot says, if we eat such food, we get diseases like cholera. So we should always cover the food with plates to avoid insects sitting on them. You can see the picture of a sweet seller and the flies near the dustbin, and the sweets are uncovered, and you see the flies sitting on it. So what happens when such flies, they come, which are not covered, they come and sit on the sweet? So what happens to that? The food will be spoiled or become stale when germs enter it. When we eat such food, it causes diseases of the abdomen and intestine. Sometimes the disease will be severe and it will cause death too. Okay. So what we have to do? The vessels in which we store water for cooking, drinking should be covered. And we should always cover the food with the help of the lid or plates in order to avoid insects sitting on them. Okay, now care should be taken to avoid pollution of water too. Hands should be washed before eating food. Understand? So Deepa said, yes, I understand. See on page 73. Now carrot. We should not eat stale food. Stale food means the spoiled food. What happens? The stale food or the spoiled food, what is entering in that stale food? The germs are present. So when we eat such a food, it causes disease like pain in the abdomen and some disease of the intestine, and if it is very severe, it will lead to the death. Okay. Now next, what does it says? There are some points to be remembered. We should wash the vegetables and raw fruits before eating them. Okay, that is the first point. Now fruit should be cut to pieces just before eating. And vegetables should not be overcooked. When vegetables are overcooked, what happens? Overcooking destroys the nutrients present in them. If the nutrients are destroyed, do you get the energy or it protects your body, or does it fight against the disease? Overcooking destroys the nutrients present in them. So food, if boiled well, will be soft of course, and it will get digested the food easily. And the germs which are present in them also will be killed. Now you must eat hot food and don't eat all oily. Oily in the sense like mirchi bhaji, pakoda, chicken 65. All these are done in the oily things. And some fried and too spicy food should be avoided. Now what are the agents which leads food to contamination? Houseflies, cockroaches, insects and pests. These are the agents which lead to contamination. Which are those? Houseflies, cockroaches, insects and pests. The shops where eatables are kept uncovered, those houseflies are sitting on the rubbish. They fly and sit on the sweets also. Can you see in this picture? This is the sweet seller shop. Some food items are covered and some sweet items are not covered. So what happens to these uncovered sweets? You see houseflies sitting on them, cockroaches roaming on the sweets, isn't it? So this will spoil the sweet. When such things are eaten unknowingly, unwanted diseases will start. So Deepa says, do you know I am following all these tips? Then Carrot tells Deepa, throw out the halwa eaten by the cockroach. Her halwa is eaten by whom? It is eaten by the cockroach. So Deepa says, okay. Now Deepa threw the halwa sobbing. What is the meaning of sobbing? Sobbing means crying. Why Deepa cried? Because she threw the halwa. It was eaten by whom? It was eaten by cockroaches. So when Deepa started crying, that is sobbing, Who woke Deepa? It is Deepa's mother. Who woke Deepa? Deepa's mother woke up Deepa, who was sobbing in her dream. All this conversation was in Deepa's dream, that is between Carrot and Deepa. Now Deepa woke up suddenly and asked her mother why she did not cover the halwa with a lid. Then mother started laughing and she asked Deepa whether she had a dream. Understood? Mother was laughing. Why? Because it was only her dream. So when she started sobbing, then her mother woke up and she asked her mother why she hadn't covered the halwa with a lid. Okay? Then how do you preserve food at home? Now whatever we get fresh ones, we do, mother prepares the food. But in the future, we need it, isn't it? So what is the meaning of food preservation? And how do you preserve food at home? So food preservation includes food processing practices which prevent the growth of microorganisms. Spell the word preservation. 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 Processing. 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 Practices. 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 Prevent. 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 Growth. 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 Microorganism. Microorganisms. Microorganism. Now how do we preserve? Before preserving, you have to take some prevention. How? Prevention of food at home. Wash your hands. Wash the utensils. Wash the dish clothes. What you wipe the dishes, those clothes should be washed properly, and use separate chopping boards. Cook food thoroughly. These are the prevention of food at home. Which are the prevention of food at home? Wash your hands. Wash the utensils, the vessels which you clean with the help of a cloth. That cloth should be washed well. And you have to use separate chopping board. And the food should be cooked thoroughly. But overcooking destroys the nutrients present in them. Now, which are the methods? Food is preserved at home. Food is preserved at home by drying. They put it into the hot sun, like grains, jawar, tur dal, moong dal, whatever dal, put it in the hot sun, make it drying. That is called drying. Salting, you might have seen. Pickles, different types of pickles where more salt is put, that is salting. Fuming, boiling and cooling, etc. Now in the market, the food items are purified and preserved by different method, and they are sold. Which are those? Like cold drinks. Now cold drinks, do you drink? Like Maaza, Pepsi, Thumbs Up, Coca-Cola, Fruity, all these are made with the help of the chemicals wherein they purify and preserve by different methods, and then they are sold. One is cold drinks, the other one is bread. You eat bread, this is the bread. The third one is fruit juice. What juice is this in the picture? You see the fruit juice, and the next is jam. You eat, Kisan jam, mixed fruit jam, etc. These are the different methods in the market. The food items are purified and preserved by different methods, and then they are sold. Which are those? Cold drinks, bread, fruit juice, jam, etc. Now, what are the benefits of preservation of food? Saves money, reduces methane emissions, conserves energy, conserves resources, and supports the environment. Now, what happens when food isn't stored properly? So, improper food storage can lead to several problems, including bacteria and mold growth, food spoilage through natural decay, and even food waste, which cost billions of dollars annually worldwide. Okay, so this completes our what? The third lesson, food health. So in food health, how many parts are divided? It is divided into 4 parts. Part 1 you have 10 questions. Part 2 10 questions. I have discussed with you. And part 3 I am going to discuss. Which are the part 3 questions? Name the disease caused due to the deficiency of vitamin A. It is night blindness. What is the meaning of night blindness? One cannot see in the dim light. And name some food items rich in fibers. Which are those food items? Beans, radish, leafy vegetables, fruits with edible skin like apple, guava and cereals. They are rich in fiber and they also help in excretion. This answer you can see in on page number 68. Now what is the balanced diet? I have showed you the chart too. But before that I want to ask you what is a balanced diet. It is on page 69. The food which provides all the nutrients to our body in a required proportion is called a balanced diet. Now what is the food of the elephant? Grass is the food of the elephant. What does the tiger eat? The tiger eats the flesh of other animals. What disease is caused due to the deficiency of vitamin D? It is rickets. What is the meaning of rickets? Disorder of bones, bowed legs. Then how many glasses of water should we drink in a day? Nearly 4 to 5 glasses of water we should drink in a day. And the chart, balanced diet chart, is on page number 69. Did you go through how much part of the water is contained in our body? 75 parts of 100, that is 75%. Carbohydrates 14 parts of 100, that is 14%. Proteins 5 parts of 100, 5%. Lipids or fats, that is 4 parts of 100, that is 4%. Vitamins and mineral salt 2 parts of 100, that is 2%. Go through the chart of balanced diet given on page 69. Now, I have asked you to complete the page 70 in the textbook. Write the food of animals given in the table. I have explained you the name of the animals like tiger, crane, deer, elephant, kite, butterfly, mosquito, cow, dog, rat. So what the food the animal eats, you have to write it. I have showed you the slides. Go through the slides, go through the lesson and write the answer in the textbook with the help of the pencil. Okay. Now part 4 also you will be getting another 7 to 8 questions. So you have many questions. Be ready of all the questions of part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. There will be a slip test on Monday 30th November. Okay. And part 4 I am going to give few questions with answer it, and with the questions I am going to give the activity 3. Activity 3. You have completed activity 1 about water pollution, activity 2 about occupation, that is the elephant went to different artisans. All that you have done in A4 size. Even this activity, draw some shapes like geometrical shapes, art shape, or the shape of a circle, the shape of a triangle, and on that you have to put some natural grains, stick like rice, wheat, chana dal, tur dal, moong dal, nuts, maize, grams, peas, sesame. You know that which are energy giving food, food for the growth, protective food. So you stick on that and stick any 3. Write the heading, energy giving food, any 3. It can be wheat, tur dal, egg, milk, stick it. Then food for growth, any 3. And protective food, any 3. All this should be done in A4 size paper and maintain it in the EVS file. All the slip test and the activity, maintain it in the file. Don't send to us unless and until we tell you. Okay children, now we have completed 3 lessons, that is water pollution and conservation, and occupation, its importance, food health. So these 3 lessons, keep on learning, read the lesson, given questions, find out the answer, and another lesson will be taken. At least 4 lessons will be having for FA3 test. Keep learning. Don't waste your time. Is that clear for you? Okay children, bye. See you in the next session. Monday, slip test 3 on food health. Okay, bye. See you in the next class. Gantal 5.